Hello everyone. Today we are going to study a small topic from the lesson solutions. So let's begin. The topic is lowering of vapor pressure. Herein you need to memorize two formulas. The first one is delta P equals to P1 naught minus P. Second is delta P upon P1 naught equals to W2 upon W1 into M1 upon M2. Here delta P stands for lowering of vapor pressure. P1 naught stands for vapor pressure of the pure solvent. P stands for the vapor pressure of the solution. W1 stands for mass of the solvent. W2 stands for mass of the solute. M1 stands for molar mass of the solvent and M2 stands for molar mass of the solute. Now, let's begin with the numerical. Listen, the vapor pressure of water at 20 degrees Celsius is 17 mm of mercury. So, we are having the first value here. So, how will we be solving this? Let's start. Vapor pressure of pure water, that means this must be the solvent. And for solvent, we have the notation P1 naught equals to 17 mm of mercury. What is the vapor pressure of solution? Solution means we have to find out P equals to a question mark. Containing 2.8 grams of urea. Now urea must be the solute and mass. So mass of the solute is written as W2. This is equal to 2.8 grams in 50 grams of water. 50 grams means this must be the mass of the solvent, which is written as W1 is equal to 50 grams. Now the formula what we have is delta P upon P1 naught equals to W2 upon W1 into M1 upon M2. So first we need to find out M1. That stands for the molar mass of the solvent. For this we need to know the formulas. So here I have written the molecular formula of water. The number of atoms in hydrogen in water is 2. Hydrogen atoms are 2 multiplied by the atomic mass, that's 1. Now usually in the exams, the question papers they provide with the atomic masses. So we need not memorize the atomic masses, but ऐसा हो जाता है कि जैसे जैसे solve करते जाते हैं तो वो अपने आप memorize हो जाता है. So let's go further. The number of atoms of oxygen are 1 multiplied by 16. So the total mass what we get over here is 18 molar mass gram mole inverse. Okay. Now let's go on to find out the molar mass of the solute. Now that's very important because you need to know the molecular formula or the linear structure of urea. Here I am writing down the linear structure actually. NH2 single bond CO, single bond C, double bond CO, single bond NH2. This you can also write it as NH2 twice CO. Even that's fine. So the molar mass will be equal to the number of nitrogen atoms 1 and 2. So it's 2 multiplied by 14 plus. Now we take the have a look at the number of hydrogen atoms 2 plus 2. That's 4 multiplied by the atomic mass 1 plus number of carbons are 1 multiplied by the atomic mass 12 and number of oxygen atom is also 1 multiplied by 16. So this gives us the value of 60 and the units as I told you are gram mole inverse. Fine. Now let's go on to the formula. Now what's the formula? अपना formula क्या था? The formula is delta P upon P1 naught equals to W2 upon W1 into M1 upon M2. Fine. Now this delta P is also written as P1 naught minus P upon P1 naught. So the rest of the things are the same, W2 by W1 into M1 upon M2. Now let's start substituting the values. P1 naught we have already got over here. The data is given to us, that is 17 minus P. That's what we need to find out. That's vapor pressure of the solution. divided by the vapor pressure of the pure solvent is equal to mass of the solute, which is given as 2.8, divided by mass of the solvent, which is given as 50, multiplied by M1, that's the molar mass of the solvent, that's 18 here, and M2, that's molar mass of the solute, that we have found out 60. So 17 minus P is equal to, we take the 17 on the other side, so 17 into 2.8 multiplied by 18 divided by 6 5s are 30, so I write over here 3000. Now we need log and anti-log here. So ये तीनों का log जो होता है उसको add करना होता है, that you might have studied in 11th standard. Once again I'll repeat it, and minus this log, and फिर उसका हम anti-log ढूंढते हैं. So I'm writing over here anti-log of, and here I'm substituting the values. 17. Now there are two digits, so the characteristic is 1. So it's 1 point. Now the log of 17 is, just give me a minute, I need to find out the log of 17. That's 2304. Then let's go on to the next thing, that is log of 2.8. Now normally when we are finding out the log of 2.8, it's not the log of 2.8. We first take the characteristic, that is decimal. This is the decimal, and decimal ke pehle we have got one digit. So the characteristic is 0. So a 0 point, and then we take the log of 28. Give me a minute, let me find out the log. Till that time we can just write the log of the next number, that is 18. So the log of 18, first we need to write down the characteristic. The characteristic is 1 and the log of 18 is 2553. Fine. Then ये तीनों log को add करना है अपने को. We have to add these three logs. Fine. And then we have to proceed. Let's take the log of the other number also, that is 3000. तो सबसे पहले तो we will be writing इसका characteristic, we will be subtracting this. पहले इसको add कर लेते हैं हम लोग. 28 का log I have just found out, it is 4472. So let's add this. That's 4 plus 2, 6, 6 plus 3, that's 9. So we write a 9 over here, carry 1. So 7 plus 1, 8, 8 plus 5, that's 13 actually. So we write a 3 over here. Then we carry 1. Then 4 plus 4, 8, 8 plus 5, that's again a 13. So we write a 3 over here. And we carry 1 here. And this is 4 plus 2 plus 2, that's 8 plus 1, 9. So it's 9. Okay. Put a decimal here, and this is 2. Fine. This is a 2 over here. Okay. Now let's go on to the next one. ये हम तीनों का log add कर चुके हैं. Now let us subtract. Let's subtract this thing. 2.9339, and we are subtracting log of 3000. Characteristic जिसका हम लोग 3 point लिखेंगे, because there are total 1 2 3 4 digits. So we have the formula 4 minus 1, that is written as 3, and then we subtract the log of 30 under 0. So it's 4771. So what we get over here is 9 minus 1, that is 8. Here it is 6. Then what we have is a 5, and here 8 minus 4 is a 4. Okay. Then here it is bar 1. Now what we do is we take iska anti-log, and iska anti-log comes out to be 2.2856. Then after one digit we put a decimal directly, multiplied by 10 to the power. Now ये जो decimal है इसके पहले जो भी रहता है, that is our power. This is raised to -1. So this comes out to be 0.2856. But we are not yet done. This is equal to 17 minus P. If you observe from here, this is nothing but अपना 17 minus P equals to. Okay. So therefore P is equal to 17 minus 0.2856. So let's subtract. So what we get is 10 minus 6, 4, 9, 5, 4. That's 981. 9 minus 2, 7, and here we have 16. So the vapor pressure of the solution is 16.7144 mm of mercury. Fine students, that's it for today. Thanks a lot for watching my video.